How did you learn about the work of Kerri Moseley-Hobbs and the More Than a Fraction Foundation?
I have a, I had a brother. They had three daughters.
Mhm.
One of the daughters went out east to a school, and she liked it so much she never returned. The middle daughter never, incidentally, she went to Hampton University, and she liked that part of the country so well she never returned. That was probably 30 years ago or so. And anyhow, she was living in Washington or Washington D.C. area,
Mhm.
and she saw that there was going to be a lecture on the Fraction family by Kerri Moseley-Hobbs. This was probably, let's see, oh, I don't know, maybe, yeah, 5 years, 4 or 5 years ago or so. And so she went and she called us. She said, "Well, we found a bunch of fractions." And we all said, what are you talking about?" She said, this woman wrote a book called More Than a Fraction. Well, I have a niece, Valerie.
Mhm.
Valerie is very outgoing. Valerie sang in the Sounds of Blackness. Her ex-husband started the Sounds of Blackness, and Valerie is very, very, very outgoing. So Valerie contacted Kerri Moseley-Hobbs, and they talked and talked and talked and got it together and tried to figure out what was going on. And she even invited Kerri Moseley-Hobbs to Minneapolis.
Hmm.
Well, we happened to then we decided we were going to be in Minneapolis when Kerri Moseley-Hobbs came there. And she came, and she came over to my sister's house, who's 95 years old now. She's probably 92 then, or 91 or so. Anyhow, she came there, and met, went out to lunch, and just had a good time. She went over to a couple of my other nephews and nieces' house. Just had a good time with her. She's a good person. We spent like almost a week with her, at least 3 or 4 days. And that's how that's that's where we got the history of Kerri Moseley-Hobbs. Yeah, we got the well, yeah. She told us the whole thing about the history of the fractions. I mean, she had it all. She had the book, you know. And so I bought three books, one for me, one for my two sons.